I know you like Game of Thrones. I know that for a fact.
Right.
Because we've talked Game of Thrones. And a cheap plug for me. Go check out my new music. It's a Game of Thrones theme song. That's all I'm gonna say. So a little cheap plug, but yeah. What other shows do you watch?
Law and Order.
No.
Obsessively.
Yeah. So you want to? All right. I know. I don't want to veer off on this podcast, but I have to bring this up because you just said Law and Order. So I'm at work today, right? And I'm slaving off, and there's this girl that works there, who's a little bit younger than me. Her and her friend both work there, and they're talking about TV shows that they watched growing up as kids. And they're younger than me, so I knew that we were going to be in like different phases of TV shows.
Right.
So she tells me the shows that she watched as a kid. I told her the shows that I watched as a kid, and then we get interrupted by this other guy who's probably also younger than me, but he's like one of them little annoying guys always jumping everyone's car. Like you see him, you're like, oh man, here he comes. So he jumps in. He's like, my mom used to make me watch Law and Order. And I was like, what? You understand? We're talking about little kids when we were little kids. We're not talking about teenage kids. We're talking about when we were young. So you hear Sesame Street. Oh yeah, I love the Count on Sesame Street. Blah blah blah. We're joking around like that. We're on that level. And then the kid's like, yeah, I still watch Law and Order.
Of course.
I'm laughing. I'm like, you know what? That actually makes sense. You probably never had a childhood. That's why you're so the way you are. He's like, yeah. Well, my mom would punish me. She'd make me watch Law and Order. And I was like, what? Great show, but I don't know if I'd have my 5-year-old watching it as a punishment. So.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. No,
it's weird, a little weird.
Whenever I first moved back to Ohio, I really didn't know a lot of people. So I decided to hang out and watch Law and Order hardcore. So I started from episode 1 of the original series.
That's nice.
And I have seen every episode of that, and then I moved.
They have a movie too.
Yeah, I watched the movie.
Yeah, I watched the movie once. It was basically just a really long episode of Law and Order.
Yeah,
it wasn't it was I was expecting a real movie. And then I was just like, wait a minute, this is 3 episodes in one. This is not a movie. You know what I mean? Okay. I mean, it's still good.
Oh, it was great,
it was
dude.
Good.
Ice-T was in it, and he was a pimp, and he died on a boat.
Yeah. Old school, my brother. And that kind of segues us into today's podcast.